Hey there, guys. Welcome to a brand new series. I am starting on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now, I have done a lot of Jurassic World Evolution 1 in the past, but I haven't done that much Jurassic World Evolution 2. I did do one challenge mode series, but that was pretty much it. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing the Jurassic Park Chaos Theory. I might go on to the other five if I do end up liking this. Maybe I'll get only to 3 in, or 4 in, or even 2 in, or maybe just this one. But yeah, I might, keyword might, go through all 6 of these. I don't know. It just, like I said, it depends on whether I'm enjoying this or not. When I did originally go through these, which was about 3 years ago, and okay, wow, 3 years ago, that is a long time. Feels like just yesterday when this game released. But yeah, when this game first released, I did all these 3 years ago, except for the Dominion one, of course. And um yeah, it wasn't, I'll admit, it wasn't very fun because the game wasn't in a fantastic state when it first released, but now the game, I would say that the game is really good now since all the quality of life changes, so this should hopefully be a much more enjoyable experience this time around. But yeah, let's just get right into this thing.
The mosquito, frozen in time for millions of years and trapped within it. Well, that discovery would change our world. For a
I
while,
kind of
we thought that
I
this
kind of
was
forget
as
what
close
this
as we could get.
I kind of forget what this chaos theory is about. Are we going back to the park like the DLC from the first game, or are we starting it? I kind of forget.
Dinosaurs.
I don't think they'd repeat what they
Turns
already
out
did, so
we
we
were
might
wrong.
be starting the park.
Years of research into how to complete the DNA sequence for a dinosaur led us to this. Life unlike anything seen on this planet for 65 million years. Jurassic Park. We know how well that went, but
I
what
like
if
these little
someone like you had survived
cinematic things that they do at the start
temporary
of every chaos theory. It's nice.
For Jurassic Park to succeed, you're going to need to make sure it's safe for all your guests. This is the adventure of their lifetime. We don't want it to be their last.
Okay, reveal the groundbreaking Jurassic Park to the world where dinosaurs return from extinction. Let's hope it goes better this time around.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Okay, so I think we're
This
starting it and not
paradise. But
repairing the
it is
park.
missing what it once had until we bring them back. This place will show people something spectacular. Dinosaurs, no longer confined to our imaginations. Dinosaurs in the flesh. And the moment people see them, that moment of astonishment, of magic, well, you're going to be a part of that spectacle. Jurassic Park will open on schedule, and the world will be as it once was.
I
The
thought John
land
Hammond says
of the
schedule like
dinosaurs.
schedule. Alright, well, we're here now.
Ah, good, good. Glad to see you're getting settled in. I want to introduce you to Lily Halford, who is our Director of Operations here at the park. She'll get you up to speed.
Thank you, Dr. Hammond.
John, please.
Oh, right then. As Dr. Hammond, John, has already told you, our goal is to get Jurassic Park fully operational as quickly and safely as we can. We are literally doing things that were considered impossible, so it will be a challenge.
Making the impossible possible. Yes, yes,
I think
I
it'll be
like
more
that.
than a challenge. Okay. Visitor
We need to
center
prep the
and a
facility for
science
dinosaurs.
center.
Begin with a functioning visitor
Oh, okay,
center.
so
At the
these are the
science
places where
center,
we
an
put them down.
area
Like I
will
said, I
feature
hardly
a
remember any of
large
this, so this is gonna be
that can
basically a new
power the
experience
lab.
for me.
can see that all is in good hands. Do carry on.
We'll keep you updated.
Splendid. Absolutely splendid.
Okay, so I need to make them operational. So I'll extend out these paths over to connect here. And then I'll add in a path right over here, which will connect up just like that. And there we go.
Jurassic Park has a top geneticist. Top. Dr. Henry Wu. I should expect
Hatchery.
to be meeting him soon. That is,
Okay.
if you haven't already.
I'm settled in and ready to get started. So if we're to get the dinosaurs we want, we first need a hatchery. If you could construct one, then my staff and I can get to work.
Alright. So... where should I put... Oh, there's an enclosure right here. Or, you know, that's pretty decent size. It might be a little bit too big, you know. I would like to conserve some space in the park. So... we'll see. We'll see. So, okay, so it looks like the hatchery will go right here. And... You know, I'm gonna call it the Hammond Creation Lab, because that's what it is. I don't like this simplification of the name. To me, it's always... It was the Hammond Creation Lab, therefore it is the Hammond Creation Lab. Not the stupid hatchery. Alright. So...
Velociraptors. Yes.
Velociraptors, we're starting with that.
Dinosaurs.
Alright, well I guess we'll go into the
Both
Hammond
John and I
Creation
agree
Lab.
that they
Okay.
represent some of our most viable candidates.
So there are
We'll need to synthesize
29.
using the available genome research I've provided. And of course, let me know the
29
results the
species.
moment you have them.
Okay. So, I guess I'll synthesize these. I don't know. Should I modify their genome? I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. Long-lived? I mean, I don't know if it's worth it. I'll... I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Alright. So I'll assign that. And, alright. So, to speed it up, I'm gonna make this 3 times speed. And is there anything that I need to do in the research center?
Our first synthesis was unsuccessful, which means
I don't
that we
think
clearly
so.
have room for improvement, but we don't stop. We get better. I've identified some areas in the synthesis process that need further research. See what you can
Failed
learn at the Science
synthesis,
Center
dang
and
it.
Get back to me.
Okay, I'll discard these then. Improved synthesis, okay. Would that just increase the success rate? Okay, Annie... this seems like a... I keep using this scientist. I can use this one. Alright. So yeah, once I improve the synthesis, I should be able to incubate this Velociraptor. Alright. See, I need to speed this up just to, you know, save time. And so there we go. Now do I... Yes, I synthesize the Velociraptor now. So this should
With raptors?
work.
I'm not sure we're ready.
Every
That's
precaution
literally
is
what
taken.
I said.
I'm following the science, and these dinosaurs are our best chance at success.
Alright, you know, I'm gonna
So
cut this
much,
enclosure in
and we'll
half.
continue to learn as we move forward.
Because I don't think
I'd
Velociraptors
say
need that much
superb.
space.
And I do understand your concern, Ms. Halford.
Every dinosaur carries a certain amount of risk.
And it's our job to mitigate it as much as possible.
Keep the lawyers out of my hair and the dinosaurs safely and happily within their enclosures, and you shall have my eternal gratitude.
Dr. Hammond, does that mean we have your authorization to proceed?
Yes, most enthusiastically.
Oh, this John Hammond guy. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Okay, aggressive and intolerant. I'm sure it's probably fine. So 2 Velociraptors. 2. Do you think I should do 4? I don't know. In the first game, the minimum velociraptors per enclosure was 2. So I think I'll do this. So fit. You know, these two are probably best. So I'll do that. And there we go. So these are incubating now. Alright, so hopefully I should start gaining money once the velociraptors are done incubating and released, since this isn't gonna last if I don't do anything. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that there needs to be a viewing gallery right here. So I'll just connect this up just like this. Okay, you know what, this isn't a fantastic path position. Alright. You know, I want this to be nice and organized, except the problem is that it's not letting me be. Alright, I'll bring this out a lot more. And so it's not really, there aren't any weird path layouts. There we go. So now there's a viewing gallery, so I'll release these now. There we go, these are the velociraptors. Ranger and capture teams, you know, those probably would be ideal. So there we go, that is that complete. Operational response facility, ranger post, and ranger team to that ranger post. Alright.
Build one inside the velociraptor enclosure. Then
So infrastructure, staff center, I don't need that. Okay, you know, I'm not very, you know, like I said, I don't, or actually, I don't know if I said this, but I don't play this game nearly as much as the first game, so I don't know, I do not know, oh, I've unlocked that, I do not know where everything is. Alright, there we go, so response facility, you know, I want to keep this fairly close, so what I'll do is, I will put this right here. There we go. And so I'll connect that up, and then I need a ranger post right in here. Okay, are you happy? Missing forest. Alright, I'll kind of, there's a little bit more forest in here, so I'll just have to wait for them to wander around. And so they need prey and water. So adding a little bit of water right there. And then some prey. Their live prey feeder. That can go right in front of there. Okay. So, yep, that goat is probably gonna die. But that's what it's there for. Alright. So, now I can assign a ranger team to the ranger post. Actually, can I change the skin here? Oh, dang it. No, I can't.
The less they feel
Okay.
stress over their captivity, the more they'll begin to act within their expected behaviors. This is better for them and obviously better for us. Check on the
Paleo
raptors
medical
and
facility. Oh no, power is running low. Alright, I'm gonna resupply this thing. I'll fill this up by 50. I'm gonna need enough
Isn't
to...
much entertainment and educational value in the park?
I'm gonna need to
Visitors cannot
research
see
some
our
power.
dinosaurs. I mean, what's the point, really? If not to see these majestic animals up close.
Well, we can construct viewing galleries, which should provide the guests with...
Already done. I've already done that.
Leave their eyes.
Which is exactly what we want.
Precisely my thoughts as well, Lily. And why they'll want to keep coming back, time and time again, to Jurassic Park.
Our dinosaurs offer priceless memories for a reasonable fee.
Ah, yes. Now you're getting it.
Alright, so yeah, I kind of
We need to get a
set this up a little bit. Alright, I don't like this terrain, all these terrain changes right here. I'm gonna need to flatten this out a little.
Dinosaurs healthy.
Alright, there we go. Kind of smoothing it all out. Nice and organized. Just as everything should be. Alright. There we go. And so, these contour lines really help me out a lot. Alright, there we go. So yeah, that's good, that's good. So, increase Triceratops genome, okay.
Then we can extract DNA from these new fossils gathered in the field and rebuild an even more diverse set of dinosaur genome sequences. This should be your priority.
I don't know if I like this, I don't know, position of all these buildings right here. I kind of want to keep this pond right here because that's kind of the Jurassic Park Visitor Center pond, but all these park infrastructure buildings. Okay, that is not lined up correctly. I'll move it after it's done. But yeah, this is just, I'd rather keep the guest facilities here, except I do have a lot of area over here, so I guess it's probably fine. Alright. So, I need to increase Triceratops genomes, so it's gonna be a little bit longer because I need to move this thing, but how do I get this to be exact? You know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, I would say. So, about 30 seconds. Well, times 3, which is... Or, well, divide by 3, which is 10. So it's 3 times speed. And so no power source. Actually, I did the research. So, I can make a small power station right here. Okay, yeah, this is definitely small. And so I'll place this down right here. And then a substation can go right here. There we go. And so I can connect up just like that. And okay. Yeah, the terrain isn't doing too well right here. Need to flatten this out a little bit more. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, this does need power. So I'm gonna have to wait for this thing to finish, which is gonna take a pretty long time. But are the velociraptors doing alright? Yes, they are. It's eating the goat. Alright. So, in about 5 seconds, this thing should be done. Alright, there we go. So, now I have power supplied to all these buildings. Now I can get some Triceratops genome. So right here, there we go. I'll send out that guy. And, yeah, so I probably am going to need a staff center, so that would be an infrastructure. So, staff. I'll start that task. I don't really like the scientists feature all that much. I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely something new from the first game, but if I'm gonna be totally honest, I don't love it. I don't love it very much. It makes things... I think the reason I don't play this game as much as the first is that the first game is just the perfect amount of complexity for me. It's not that I don't understand this game because, well, the sequel, this game, I mean, it's pretty understandable, except my problem with it is that it's not too complex for me to understand, but it's too complex for me to have fun doing it, if you know what I mean. Because even though it's pretty simple, it's still it's still more complex than the first one, and the first game was perfect, you know. So, but that's just me though. That doesn't mean that this game is worse. It's just my personal preference. All right. So, those fossils are extracting. I might want to send out another expedition. Struthiomimus. I might not. I forget. Wait, how far is this gonna? 30%. So, you know, that's gonna get me to 50%, probably. So, let's see. Triceratops, Struthiomimus, Parasaurolophus, Dilophosaurus. I might want to do another Triceratops expedition, just in case I need a bit more for genome modifications. Okay. So... Okay, incubate...
It's a new herbivore into an
Okay.
enclosure. I want to observe these animals in the wild. I mean, as wild as we will allow.
Alright, so if I take this enclosure out right here, and then, so these two closures, there's kind of a gap in between them, just like this, so if the velociraptors escape or something, they won't accidentally escape into the Triceratops enclosure. And then this can just be the Triceratops enclosure. I'll extend this out one more grid. And so there we go. Now I bet that's probably good. That's probably good for enclosures. And so that means I can put in a viewing gallery, which can be connected up to here. Alright, there we go. And so a substation can be placed and can connect right up to... Okay, this is... Oh, wait, why is this obstructed by the Paleomedical Facility? That's so dumb. There's nothing flying over here. Or at least, oh, I guess something flies into there. Okay, never mind. Okay, but that's kind of dumb. I have to make this whole goofy pattern. Alright, so now I need to synthesize the Triceratops. So I'll just do that. And so I'll get these scientists. And there we go. So actually, has the staff center? Yes, the staff center has been completed. So this can be right at the front of the park. That's okay. And so yeah, that won't take too long. So I'm gonna need to hire some new staff, and I think after that I'm gonna end off the video, and I'm also gonna select some Triceratopses in the batch. So I'm not looking for the current statistics. I'm looking for kind of their maximum potential. So welfare, this guy's pretty good, so I'll get this guy. And these aren't, these scientists, they're not great, I'll admit, but a couple of them are good. So I will train you. Oh, I can't train you yet. Alright, that's okay. So I'll select these two definitely. I need 2 Triceratops, but I would like some more. Okay, so social, docile. Okay, I'll do 4. Although that's 1.4 million, but at the same time I have a ton of money. So I'll do 4. I'll do 4. That's okay. That's okay. So 3, 4. Okay, I should probably do this one. And 6. There we go. So now that those Triceratopses are incubating, if I say Triceratops plural, I should probably just say trikes, because Triceratops is, I don't know if that's grammatically correct, but it doesn't sound right. Or it probably is right, though, but it doesn't sound right, so I'll just say trikes. But, yes, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. We've made some pretty nice progress on the park. We don't have 5 stars quite yet. We're a little bit far from that, but I'm sure that'll change sometime soon. So, yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.